Yeah, it's 2-2 outside. Yeah, yeah, I was a little late. Only one batter too. Full count. You're from Giolito. So if we lose again, fouled away. We'll do it again. Way inside, and he swings at it 3-2. Three and two. Fouls it off again. We'll do it again. Still 3-2. Nine pitch at bat as he fouls it off again. Full count again. And that's outside, ball 4. So a walk. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. My computer was being a little bit glitchy, so I could not start on time. Restart my entire computer. So it would not work. So Olson fouls it off out towards first, and it counts 0-1. So sorry about that. Forgot to put this back on screen. So and a little bit of a problem. Up high 1-1. Only missed one batter. So I guess I'll take that. I'll take those. 1-1. That ball's low. 2-1. 2-1 on Matt Olson. Did hit a home run yesterday in the 4-2 win over us yesterday. Runner on first here. 2 down. 2-1 pitch. Giolito deals. And that ball's cracked out to right center field. And that ball is gone. Second home run of the series for Lucas Giolito. Or second home run of the series given up to Olson. And Atlanta has a 2-0 lead. Ball was right down the middle of the plate. Ball was right down the middle of the plate as Ozuna shoots it foul out towards third, 0-1. APA, that's what's going on. Yeah, we both had computer issues today. I had to completely restart mine. There's a strike, 0-2. Now, completely fine. Everything's completely fine. I just had to completely restart mine. I don't know what I did. Outside 1-2. Maybe it's because watching the Sox makes my computer overload or something. 1-2. Comes the pitch. And that ball's crushed. Gone. Forget it. It is 3-0 Atlanta. Three nothing Braves. For some reason, the Braves twice this series have gone back to back. Yesterday it was in the second inning. Today it's in the first. Ball one. Unbelievable. Checking in. They're going to have to go check in on Giolito. Taijuan Walker saying, hey, Fitzy. Taijuan Walker aren't supposed to be pitching? That ball's lifted to left. And that ball's going to curve foul into the seats. 1-1. Yep, only missed one batter. I think it was Verdugo. That ball's fouled off again. Still 1-2. Yeah, I only missed one batter. I don't know what happened with that one at bat. So, other than that, so far nothing too much missed. Ball don't call timeout. And it counts 2-2. Huge fan of your channel. I know recently tough times. Yep. Yeah. Tough times. Fouled off 2-2. Why does my computer have the energy saver button on? Swung on and missed, struck him out. Giolito gets the second out of the inning. 2 down. Pitch was a little low. Hey, rage boy. Yep. I mean, we all got a rage after yesterday, Jared. To me, yesterday's loss was worse than the two games against Detroit. Hey, a swing and a miss. 0-1 here by Ozzie Albies. Oh, and 2 count on Albies. Two and two on Albies. Oh, nope, it's just me not putting the thing down. Thanks. I agree with everything last night. I agree with you everything last night. That was just unbelievable. The 2-2. And a ground ball hit the second. Campbell's got it. Fires it to first. Nice throw. And that'll end the inning. So Atlanta does get the game's first 2 runs. Once again, back-to-back home runs. We go bottom first. It'll be Duran, Devers, and Bregman. Who else but the same guys every game? to lead off the game. Not even kidding. It's the same three guys every stinking game. Like the top of the lineup, I don't think has changed once this entire year. I'm being dead serious. I don't think the top of the lineup has changed yet. I like when the wood it's in the frame. Blush, blush, blush. Red Sox going down the hole. Round and round and round and round we go. Red Sox down the hole. Oh, yeah, 3. Well, they hit a 2. Okay, yeah, I lied. It was a 2-run home run the first time, and then immediately after that, a solo home run. So, yes, they hit 2 home runs, but what I forgot, one of them was a 2-run shot. The first one was a 2-run shot to right center. And the other one was an obliterated pitch out to left. I think the second one went farther. The way Ozuna looked at it, I think the second one went farther than the first one did. Here comes Jarren Duran. Takes a strike on 1-1. Holmes is on the mound here for Atlanta. What was that? I saw something move by the wall. Just another game for the Sox to embarrass themselves. Yep. Swung at a miss. 1-2. Good arm action, good curveball, good movement. Good movement on that curveball by Holmes, and the count was 0-2. Never heard of this guy. So, down low, or he's going to call timeout. Never heard of this guy, but he does have a 4.14 ERA on the season. 1-2 the count. What did you say? We do need to win this game because the Blue. Gosh darn it. 2-2 here. Yeah, we do need to win. Plus, the Yankees lost. So, this would be a perfect opportunity to win. 2-2 here. Holmes, former reliever, now converted starter. Yankee Taiwan, outside 3-2. Makes sense why he has a 4 ERA. He was apparently a big deal in the Brave system, but don't worry, all let's make him look like Sandy Koufax. Oh, yeah. The Sox always make these no-name pitchers look dominant. The 3-2. Holmes steals. Wow. Called strike 3. Pitch was at the bottom of the zone, nibbles the bottom of the zone, right at the knees, and he calls for strike 3. That was a beauty. 1 away here in the first. We'll bring up Devers. I walked it off in the bottom of the 9th inning. So here comes Devers. Down low, 1-0. What was the score? Jared, do you know? You know what the score was? There's a strike, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Yep, another NPC. Are you an NPC pitcher with a ERA over 4? Come on down. Hey, it is swing and a miss, strike 3. Devers strikes out Bregman. 2 away here in the inning. So Holmes, Grant Holmes, not Clay Holmes, who used to irritate my guts all the time. 2 strikeouts in the first. 2 away for Bregman. It was 2-1 Blue Jays. Bregman takes a strike on 1-1. One and one. One. And that's a ground ball hit towards third. Riley on a charge. Just slings it across the diamond to first. And they got him. They get him out at third, and that will end the inning. Grant Holmes with a 1-2-3 first. We go to the top of the second inning. It'll be Harris, White, and Allen. 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up for Atlanta. Already 3-0. Are you an NPC pitcher with an ERA over 4? Well, come on down. Face the almighty Red Sox, where you will shine. Facing a contract year, facing the Red Sox, and look like Paul Skeens. Kind of team today. Yep. So I do remember, I remember facing one guy. I said that this guy is trash, and he's not going to do much against us. He goes and shuts us down, and then goes on to be like an all-star next year, the year after. So I was like, oh, I guess something like that does happen, but yeah. Yep, I saw the Orioles fired their manager. I knew I was expecting it. Team sucks. Guess what? You build a team to win, and you're what? I don't know, 15 games below 500. You're going to get canned. How sports works. So if anybody is like, wow, I'm shocked the Orioles fired their manager, I'm not. Don't be. It just means you don't watch baseball. Or you've been living under a rock. Because when we beat Baltimore, it was pretty easily, actually. Except the first game. There's no way. Too bad we won't fire Cora. Cora is really somewhat the problem, and he's somewhat not the problem at the same time. That ball's lifted out to left. Shallow, though. Durand underneath it will make the catch. 1 away. CH. The problem is, a couple of the losses, you can't blame Cora. Like yesterday, I don't blame Cora. Who is catching today? I did not see. I did not check. I did not check who's catching today. Up and in, 1-0. I guess I'll see when they come up to the plate. I don't think it's Wong. 1-0 on White. It is not Wong. So yeah, it's probably it's Narvaez. Yeah, bullpen. Yeah, yesterday's loss, Cora was playing strategic. I can understand what Cora was doing. It's a lefty on lefty with 2 lefties up, 2 outs. So what does Cora do? Or 1 out or whatever it was. Hey, there's a base hit up the middle. Leadoff hit for White. Yeah, it's Narvaez. I said it was Narvaez. Oh, you must just not heard me. Either I must have said Wong or I said something else. I probably said something else. It's Narvaez. Good old Carlos behind the plate. Oh, Wong can play first base. I know Wong can play first base because he did it. Because he played first base a couple times last year when we were like, I don't know, when it was like the 12th inning and we ran out of batters. Wong went over to first after they pinch hit for Reese McGuire or something. You know, he's done it. Outside 2-0. It's kind of fun that the Angels beat the Dodgers. Hey, that's baseball. That's baseball. 2-0. Fouled away. 2-1. Two and one on Allen. Oh, yesterday. Yeah. 2-1. Way up high. 3-1. Giolito so far up near over 40 pitches, and we're only in the second inning. That is what we call not good, everybody. That is what we call not good. 3-1. Giolito deals, and that ball's hit on the ground, and that will get into left field. That'll be in for a base hit. A 1-out single for Allen back to the top of the lineup, and here comes Doogie. Any words of encouragement for the Mets facing Max Fried tomorrow? I don't know. Don't swing at pitches in the dirt. I don't know. I don't know too much about Max Fried. I wanted Max Fried. I wanted Max Fried on the Red Sox, too. There's a strike, 0-1. Like, keep in mind the guys I wanted in the rotation, like a Corbin Burns, a Max Fried. I wanted those guys before they made the trade for Crochet. Like, before they made the deal. Like, I didn't think we were going to get Crochet. That came out of nowhere. Pickoff attempt. It's not time. Of course, Mickey D's beat us for Fried. I don't even think we offered any. I don't think we offered too much for Fried. The Sox are very frugal when it comes to pitchers. You notice that? They don't give out huge contracts to pitchers. Plus, another Boris client. So, I was thinking, oh boy, we ain't getting them. Pitch to Verdugo is tapped on the ground at first. Toro flips to Giolito, and he's out, 2 away. 2 down in the inning, and here comes Riley. Oh, folks, we are 1 sub off of 15 or off of 1,600. Come on. Devin says that's baseball. You think the Sox can come back and win this one? Honestly, I have no clue. Don't even have a clue. That ball's lifted out to left on the first pitch. It'll be playable, though, for Duran, and he will make the catch. And that'll end the inning. 1.5 innings. 3-0 Atlanta. I should actually start keeping score. Actually, not been keeping score. You were thinking of going to today's game. Oh, jeez, you're lucky. Should actually start keeping track. Or my phone was, for some reason today, was overheating. I don't know why, so I just turned it off. I'm not going tomorrow. Houck's on the IL, Jared. He's not starting tomorrow. He can't start. He literally cannot start because he's on the 15-day injured list. Like, per MLB rules, he can't start. He has I think it's a shoulder injury. It's something in his shoulder, in his throwing shoulder, Jared. I can't remember what. I thought you knew. I actually know something that Jared doesn't. No, it's shoot, what's it called? Crap. I don't know what it's called. It was like right proactor, something. I don't know. Right flexor pronator strain. That's what it was. Right flexor pronator strain. So, whatever that is. Yeah, whatever that is. Oh, it's his labor. See, Devin knows more about me. See, it's his shoulder. I was right. Outside ball one. 1-0 on Christian Campbell. I would laugh if somebody's texting me right now because my phone's overheated, or my phone was kind of like overheating, so I just turned it off. I'll check on it probably in another half hour. Outside 2-0. This is better than the radio. Oh, no, I just guessed based on your guess. Yeah, it's a shoulder injury. Maybe that's why. Is that why he sucked? I hope. 2-1. Because maybe he was pitching through an injury. Because if that's it, and then he starts pitching good, then we know why. And then, like, oh, he was just pitching through an injury. And I want that. Does he go? He went. 2-2. He went. Come on. Campbell's calling timeout. I am sick and tired of losing. Campbell's going to ask for time. I am sick and tired of losing to teams, especially like Atlanta. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Campbell's got to take a seat. Slider down and away. Swings at it for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Holmes. 4 outs recorded. 4 straight outs recorded, rather. For Holmes, has not given up a base runner. For a guy I've never heard of. Now here comes Abreu with 1 out. Are we cooked? We might be cooked. That's a ball 1-0. Yes, I know it's 4 batters in, but geez, it's just not looking good. Tomorrow's game is back on NESN, not on Fox. Outside 2-0. I don't even know who's calling the game for Fox because I don't have my sound on. Hey, C. Lee's here. C. Lee could be watching the game today because he has Fox. There's a ground ball to second. Nice spear by Albies. Throws it to first. In time, 2 down. Jeez. C. Lee, you've missed quite a bit of Sox games. We've lost 4 in a row heading into tonight. 2 of those being walk-offs. 2 of them being walk-offs, and then yesterday losing by 2 because our bullpen arm, because Bernardino couldn't throw a strike. Yeah, it was ridiculous. There's a strike, 0-1. Oh, really? Yeah, do you have Fox? Then yes, you can watch today's game. If you have Fox, you can watch today's game. Because it's only on Fox. The Sunday or Saturday night Fox game. There's a ground ball to third. Riley slings it across to first. and easily out. Both Story and Campbell got to take a seat. I'm sorry. Both have been trash since May. Since the beginning of May, these guys both have been trash. Olson, Ozuna, and Baldwin lead off the top of the third. 3-0 Braves. I've been at a graduation party. First of all, those sound like fun. And yes, the Mets won. Bootleg Clay Holmes taking us to school. Yeah, right? Clay Holmes' cousin is taking us to the woodshed. Sealy, was it at least a fun graduation party? Family member or just a friend? Yes, they did win Sealy. Mets did win over the Spankies. They did win. I don't know why everybody calls them that, but I must be missing out on new trends because I have no idea why people are calling them that these days. Well, here we go. Top of the third inning already. 3-0 Atlanta on top here over the Red Sox. Olson will lead it off. Same guy who had a 2-run home run yesterday. He's got 2 home runs in this series. As he takes a first pitch strike. Nice slider. Nibbles the top of the zone, 0-1. Clark went off in the NBA with a triple-double. I believe that was against Angel Reese tonight, right? Down low, 101. Oh, geez. 101 on Olson. Some girl gave me a graduation invite. She wanted me to go to hers. It's like on a Friday night where the Sox have to play. I'm like, 2-1. Seriously, it's like it's like a 4 to 8. So I don't think I'm gonna stay there for 4 hours. Probably stay there for at least a couple, maybe till 6:30, and then rush home. I don't like to stay at graduation parties all the time. Swung on a missed. 2-2 on Olson. Pitch right down the heart of the plate. 30 points. Red Sox are spinning the wheel to see how to piss off their fans this time. Last night it was Bum Nardino, no strikes, and the paltry offense. Up high, 3-2. You know what pissed me off the most about yesterday's game? If Bernardino did not come in and walk those 2 batters, we would have went to extra innings because we scored a run later in that 9th inning. So it would have been a tie game if Bernardino did not walk those batters, walk in those runs. Another swing and a miss. This time for strike 3. Hey, would you look at that? Olson strikes out. 1 away in the inning, and that will bring up Ozuna. Hello. I graduated from Bengaluru University 10 years ago. Well, congratulations there, Ramesh. I have never heard of that place. Never heard of it. I'm not a cultured person. I don't know too much about universities around anywhere. 1-0 on Ozuna. Nobody on with 1 out. Can't be 2. Can't, down low, 2-0. Can't be, oh, Indian. Gotcha. All right. That's what I thought. Swung on a miss, 2-1. One of these days, I gotta go over and check on my neighbors because we got new neighbors. Yeah, we got new neighbors. Right over here. So I'd like one of these days I gotta go check in on the neighbors. Say hi, how you doing? All three here. Yeah, if you're just tuning in and you're wondering how did the Sox get to below 500 as there's ball four to Marcell Ozuna. Well, after the KC series, where we were beating the hottest team in all of baseball, took 2 out of 3 against them. Uh, we played the Tigers. We got the absolute doors blown off of us by a score of 14-2 in the first game. We come out the next game and lose. I believe that was the 10-9 game. Had a 9-7 lead in the bottom of the 11th and lost 10-9. There's a strike 101. And then the very next night, it was a tie game at 5, and then the Sox imploded really on crappy defense. Lost 6-5, and yesterday we lost by a score of 4-2. And that was also not a very good game. 1-1 on Baldwin. Here's the pitch. And Baldwin hits a drive, gets a hold of one out to right field. Abreu back at the wall, and that ball's gone. Third home run of the game here for Atlanta, and it's 5-0 here in the third inning. I've seen enough of Giolito. He's too wishy-washy. Seriously. Unbelievable. So it's already 5-0. But you look at that. Giving up a home run to the backup catcher. It can't get much worse, right? Oh, yeah, I shouldn't say that. It always gets worse. I should never say that. It will always get worse. So here comes Ozzy Albies at the plate. Are they reviewing what is going on here? I think they're trying to see if that ball went out. Umpires are huddling together. And they're going to check. They're going to check to see if the ball went out. It is an official review. They are checking to see if the ball went over. And it clearly looks like it did. It looks gone. Oh, that looks gone. I don't know. I'm getting kind of done with Giolito recently. Calling the field stands at the 2-run home run. Yep. Home run. It's now 5-0. Always fouls it off. So the Braves have scored 5. All of them have come via home runs. Giolito is over 60 pitches here, and we're only in the third inning. The offense is dead quiet. 1-1. Offense sucks. Our pitching is sucking has sucked tonight. And that ball's fouled off, 1-2. Don't forget, I introduced a new policy this Monday, just a couple days ago. If we are losing by 10 runs, I will allow some profanity in the chat. That is if and only if we are losing by 10 runs. And that ball is in the dirt, 2-2. That is a new rule. So if we are losing by 10 runs in this game, the not so nice language can come out if you choose. But right now, you cannot do that because we are only losing by 5. So you're halfway there. Swung on, foul tipped. Looked like he made contact with it. And looks like good job by Narvaez to hold on to it. Either way, strike 3. As Balbies went around, 2 down in the inning. And here comes Michael Harris. Where are all the Red Sox goals? In the clubhouse. In the clubhouse. Sitting there. There's a strike 0-1. Dallas, our offense, can't even get a shot from the blue line, if you know what I mean. Can't get a shot from either the blue line, up in the slot, from the wing. Nothing. Can't get anything going. 1-1, Yohan Harris. Blue Jays beat the Tigers today, and the Leafs are still alive for Game 7. When is Game 7, Dallas? When is Game 7? I'm not being like a troll or anything. When is Game 7? Because I want to watch that. And that ball's popped up. Second base side. Campbell underneath it will make the catch, and that will end the inning. Braves score 2 more on the 2-run shot from Baldwin. We go to the bottom of the third. 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up. Braves are on top 5-0. I'm gonna go take a leak. I'll be back. All right, folks. I've called for backup. I brought in the cat. So that means we're winning the game. There's the ball, 1-0 to Toro. He's still on the team. I forgot. All right, I've brought the cat, which means we might win. There's a strike, 1-1. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think of tonight's game being on Fox? Jeopardy music. 2-1. Back when I graduated high school in 08, all my teams were relevant at the same time. Spurs, Red Sox, Patriots. Wow, time flies. You did not go 2-1. I don't remember the last time the Sox were on Fox. Like actual Fox, not FS1. Like the actual Fox game. I think it was like last year against the Met or against the Yankees. 2-1. Ground ball. Hit towards second. Nice stop there by Albies. Throws it to first. In time. 1 away. 7 up, 7 down here for Holmes. No, let's not do that. If Verdugo hits a home run, the stream's over. Abraham El Toro still here. I thought he got relegated to selling popcorn. Swung and a miss by Narvaez, 0-1. I did not add a poll in the chat, did I? I did not. How disappointing. Oop, losing streak. One and one, and Narvaez is going to request timeout. Down low, 2-1. Yes, I washed my hands, Dallas. Got the stupid apple cinnamon type random looking soap. I don't like the smell of it, not gonna lie. Swung on a miss, 2-2. I'm not watching until June 1st. Why June 1st? Don't we play LA that day? No, we play Atlanta. We play Atlanta June 1st, if I'm correct. 2-2. Low, 3-2, full count. My phone is still not working. Well, I turned it off, so no wonder it's not working. Duh. Ball 4. Would you look at that? Sox get on with a base runner. Energy saver is on. Windows is helping you reduce power consumption. Oh, here comes Rafaela. My niece is having a sleepover. We got ribs, mashed potatoes, salad, and angel food cake with strawberries and cookies. Well, how come I'm not invited? How come? Shot out to right field. White makes the catch, 2 away. I think the new neighbors are mowing. Either that or they got gators. Either that or they got gators in their yard. Which they don't have a big yard. What happened to my old neighbor? Did he move? Well, I knew he moved, but I don't know where he went. Like the guy. Down low, want to know. 1-0 on Duran. One up. And Duran shoots one straight away center field and deep. Looking up. Come on, that ball's gone. Harris just kept looking up. He turned around, and I thought it was going to be off the wall. 2-run shot for Duran to straightaway center field. And it's now 5-2. All right, so we get those 2 runs back. Still down by 3, though. Hey, we scored the same amount of runs in this inning as we did all yesterday. 2. So we finally strike with some runs of our own. As Duran goes, oh my God, there's the Wally head. PU. As there's a swing and a miss, 0-1. Is this a comeback? I hope it's a comeback. 0-1. And Devers shoots one out towards left. Verdugo into the corner. Can't make the catch, and it bounces up against the wall. Devers thought it was caught. He's going to make it. He's going to go to second. Throw in by Verdugo is not in time, and the ball gets away. Oh, but not far. Ball's going to get away, but not far enough as Olsen had to come in and make sure it didn't get past second base. A 2-out double. 2-out double here for Devers. Extends the inning for Bregman. So we're finally getting hits off of bootleg Clay Holmes. The Rays won earlier today. Jeez, everybody's winning today. Everybody's winning today except the Yankees. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Well, if we win, and at least the Yankees lost, so at least we could gain ground in the division. If we could win tonight. 2-0 here. But if that means we lose, we drop to third place. Don't worry, if we came back, Lion Satan will negate it. 2-0. Down low, 3-0. I see you, Bregman. There's a strike, 3-1. I do not have a Nintendo Switch, Jeffrey. I don't play Nintendo. I've been a PlayStation player like my entire life. Outside, ball 4. So after taking one pitch for a strike, gets on base with a walk. And here comes Campbell. All right, let's get something cooking. Do you smell what the Sox are cooking? Because I do. I smell what the Sox are cooking. It's like, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? All right. So with Campbell coming on, come on, Rafi. Come on, Campbell. Let's go. That ball's driven out towards center, and that ball is going to be caught. That ball will be caught out there in the center field by Harris, and that will end the inning. Sox do get 2 on the 2-run shot by Duran. We go to the 4th inning. It is 5-2 Braves. So we already go to the 4th inning. It's nice to see a former Red Sox player doing good, doing the nonsense for the game. Huh? No, I did not. Josh Beckett, John Smokes. Huh? John Smokes and Alex Verdugo all the same birthday as me. Did not know that. Which one? Which one? Oh, we're still stuck at 15.99. We need one more. Which slugger? Do you want Roman Anthony or Marcelo? I think personally I would call up Roman. Personally, I'd call up Roman, but I mean, chat, who do you want? Both options would be good. If you had to pick between one or the other, which one would you take? Top of the fourth. First pitch and their first strike, 0-1. I would bring up Roman. Because Roman can play anywhere. Whereas Meyer, I believe, only plays short. There's a strike, 0-2. Yo, did you guys see on Twitter that Greg Weisser was taking reps at first base just as a joke? Outside. Counts 1-2. And there's a ground ball, base hit. Up the middle into center field for a hit. Leadoff single. Leadoff single for White. Brings up Allen. Up high, ball 1. One out. Pitch. Lifted out towards left. Duran makes the catch. 1 away. Devers should play first. What's up, bro? RC? RC changed his name, but what's up, RC? I still know who this is. Been a minute, RC. How are you? I did not watch WNBA today, RC. I sat in my chair and fell asleep watching TV. Pitch is low. Runner's going to go. And White steals the base. So Atlanta trying to get out of the double play situation. Tag was not in time. How'd you know it was me? Oh, I mean, I think you might be the only person here who would have a Iowa profile picture. Down low, 2-0. I think you would be the only person here having an Iowa profile picture. I mean, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Yeah, plus nobody in the chat has a name Hawkeyes Hoops Heaven. So 2-1. Verdugo gives one a drive out to left. Duran, he makes the catch. 2 away. Did Caitlin Clark give it away? I'm going to destroy you and Rhino and the rest of you guys in WNBA fantasy basketball. The pressure's on, RC. Can you imagine if I win that league? I believe I auto-drafted. Oh, no, not Alex Verducci. Do you know anybody who you selected? No. No. There's a strike, 0-1. Let me check who I selected. I haven't checked my roster. Let me look. 1-1 here on Riley. Celtics, Jaylen Brown has partial meniscus tear. Jeez, the Celtics just getting unlucky with the injuries. 1-2 here on Riley. Giolito is up almost at 80 pitches. Conference finals will start on Tuesday night, apparently, with Minnesota either taking on Denver or OKC. That ball's blooped out towards left field. This is going to be trouble. And Story can't make the catch. White was running all the way, running on contact, and he is easily going to score. It is 6-2 Braves here in the fourth inning. He was running on contact. That ball was a blooper. That ball was a squib. And it's now 6-2 Braves here in the fourth inning. Not good. With Olson up. Okay, RC. I know one of them. Running on fumes. Are you running on fumes? I watched Caitlin Clark in the Fever today. Let me not tell you how glorious it was. Pitch clock violation against Giolito, want to know. Red Sox might be tanking since they care so much about draft picks. And the worst thing is, it's not like the NFL where you tank and you get a top pick. That ball's ripped. That's going to be a base hit to right field. Riley is going to go first to third. Throw is not going to be in time. Runners on the corners with 2 away here. And here comes Ozuna. Okay, RC. You want to know the one player I know on my team? It's Kelsey Plum. That's the only one I know. That's the only person on my team that I know is Kelsey Plum. That's it. Other than that, not a clue. I don't have a clue. Down low, want to know? Ooh, you got some goals. Inside 2-0. Clearly, Giolito doesn't have it. Let's leave him in, though. Let's not throw out a guy like Newcomb here. Did they shoot from the point? Yes, they did shoot from the point. They got a 2-run home run. Giolito letting everyone down. There's a strike, 2-1. Giolito either is going to have a very good game or a very bad game. I think Giolito started the finale against Kansas City, and he looked pretty good in that game. There's a ground ball. Right towards short. Nice stop by Story. Flips it to second, and he got him out at second. And that will end the inning. Atlanta gets 1 on the bloop hit. On that bloop single there by Austin Riley. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's a 6-2 Atlanta lead. Might have to ask RC with some trades. Wow, what a great signing Giolito was. Yep. Sorry, I'm just writing some stuff down. No way that second one, that second goal was offsides. Bah. No. If the second goal was offsides, I would have been mad. Second goal was offsides. My goodness. No, Dallas, there was fan interference. There was goalie interference. Trades for orange soda and almond Snickers for a pitcher. I'll take this Grant Holmes guy. I'll take this Grant Holmes guy here from Atlanta. Hey, would you look at that? A strike. 0-1. Excuse me. Will you stop trying to claw my chair? You don't need to claw my chair. You orange specimen. You orange specimen. You don't need to claw my chair. Did you say hi to the chat? You're just staring at the screen. That ball's lifted to left. Left center. Verdugo underneath it will make the catch. 1 away. Another year watching the nauseating money pit in New York somehow get to the playoffs, despite their nursing home roster while we miss again. Oh. One away here for Story. I already know it's an automatic out. Now, RC. Here, this is my roster. If RC is still here, that's my roster. There's a strike, 1-1. I don't know if he's still here. I haven't seen him. Tom, you look like you have size 11 shoes. 11 and a half, actually. There's a strike, 1-1. Yes, I actually do have decent size shoes. I actually do have decent size shoes. 2-1 here. I have decent size shoes. 2-1 here. Outside, 3-1. Story's surprising me here. He's got a 3-1 count? No way. You bluffing. Fox, you're lying to me. I put a poll in the chat asking if you guys think the Sox will lose 5 in a row. So that's up high, ball 4. Hey, would you look at that? A walk. Shocking. And now here comes Toro. Tomorrow I should be live pending any complications. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Hopefully my laptop doesn't pull a stunt again. So here's Toro now. Runner on first here with only 1 away as that pitch is outside for ball 1. 1-0 here. Fouled away, 1-1. I'll turn this thing back on since it's actually should be fine. Now I want you to turn on. There it goes. All right. Pickoff attempt, not in time. I actually got scared there for a minute. Like it wouldn't, like, you got to hold it down. Like you got to hold the button down to turn it on. If it's dead, either dead or powered off. 2-1 here on Toro. Holmes at 54 pitches. All right. There we go. Swung on a miss. 2-2. Have I got spammed yet? Answer is no. Thank God. But my battery's at 2%. I better plug it in. 2-2 on Toro. Oh, come on. It's Rowdy. Gave you like. Yep, 6-2 here in the fourth. Fouled back 2-2. Sox made it 5-3. Or 5-2, actually, in the third inning. Getting some runners on base. Duran with the 2-run homer. But after that, really nothing. Ball's in the dirt, or full count here on Toro. Saw Ken Rosenthal earlier. Still very short. Wearing some weird bow tie. Looked purple. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to ask Ken. 3-2 the count on Toro. The 3-2. Sock to right. White back towards the track. Will make the catch. White hauls it in, 2 away. Toro gave it a ride, but not far enough. 2 away in the inning, and here comes Narvaez. At least we're making this Holmes guy work. There's a strike, 0-1. Oh, get out of my face. 0-1. Narvaez will call time. Oh, I need water. I'm so thirsty. One, two. Is low, 2-2. Bro, I don't care. Oh, get off my screen. I don't care about you. 2-2 here on Narvaez. Fouled off, 3-2. Fouled off. And that ball's hit out to right. White will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Still can't score. Top of the fifth. Still 6-2 Atlanta. Aunt just texted me. I'll text her back here in just a second. Little does she know I actually stream for a living. So, yeah, folks, actually, this is how I get money. I was doing this. This is actually how I have any cash. Is doing this. Does my mental health and physical health suffer? Sort of. Mostly my mental side, because I gotta watch this garbage. But do I enjoy it? Watching the Sox games with you guys and talking about them? Yes, I do, all the time. Because, number one, it gives me an excuse, a reason to watch all the games. What? Powerball? What? Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Want to know here? Want to know on Baldwin? Why is Bernardino in the game? Ronnie, where's Wong? On the bench. Seeley, he's on the bench. 1-1 on Baldwin. There's strike 1 and 2. Folks, the cat is right here. Even the cat doesn't want to watch this garbage. Tap foul 1 and 2. Bernardino is in the game. See, now he can throw strikes. Cat, what did you do with my Sox hat? Did you throw it away? Did you eat it and then shred it? That ball's hit on the ground at first. Toro, 1 away. I don't know why. This cat is like the only this cat only likes me. I don't know. This cat like only likes me. I don't know. Hey, what do you think? Don't get no bad kid. Want to know here? Two and zero. 2-0. 2-1 on all these. I got your foot. I can't. I did bring in the cat before that third inning, so at least the cat was here when we scored. 3-1 on all these. That cat just exists. It only lives just because we can beat it. Other than that, it has no purpose. Because you have a weight problem. There's a ground ball to short. Story's got it. Fires it to first in time. 2 down. 2 away in the inning. And that will bring up Michael Harris. What's up? We got 10 people in the chat. How's it going? I don't know if anybody's live tonight. I'm surprised Rhino wasn't live. I did not text him. So he probably was tutor. Well, he would tutor on a Saturday. I believe finals are coming up. There's a strike 0-1. One of these days I gotta ask Rhino a bunch of questions. There's ball 1. One of these days I gotta have a talk with Rhino about you know, going into college and teaching and all that. I'd have to ask him questions. There's a strike, counts 1 and 2. Probably talk to Rhino during the summer about it. Out of the way 1 and 2. You know what's funny? Every single one of us, a lot of people in my friend group for college, they want to go be teachers. Like everybody. Swung on and missed, struck him out. That all in the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Brendan Bernardino in the fifth. We go bottom five. It'll be Rafaela, Duran, and Devers. In the bottom of the fifth inning, it is 6-2. Chat's gone dead quiet. What's up, everybody? Folks, everybody, we are one short. I will leave this tab open for a little bit. We are one short. Come on, we are one short of 1,600. Let's go. Can we get one more? Can we get one? I beg you. I beg of you. Can we get one more? Sealy, are you still running on fumes? Or do you have a cup of coffee in your hand now? Sealy's probably got coffee. I became a prison officer. Prison? There's a prison not far from where I'm at. I remember that's what... Actually, somebody I know wants to be a cop, but not involving the prison. I think just like regular cop. It's like, hey, I hope I don't get pulled over by you. I told him that. I said, I hope I don't get pulled over by you, of all people. And he's like, I would not be. The cops out here are kind of, depends who you run into. You could either get a very good cop and they'll let you off the hook, or you're going to get like that one cop who wants to meet his quota and write you a ticket for going 2 miles over the speed limit. There's no in between. Me? I got pulled over. Have I almost did? Once. Me and a friend of mine almost got pulled over. Going out to the cabin. There's a strike 0-1. Only time when I was in the car, we got almost pulled over was we were driving somewhere, but it was very foggy. Couldn't see the speed limit sign. We were going like 40 and we were going like 40 something, like high, almost 50 and a 35. Couldn't see. So that ball's lined out to center field. And that ball will be caught. One away. Only time. Thank God there wasn't a cop nearby, or it would have been pulled over. I just started drinking coffee. See, Lee, for that grad party, did you bring any, like, did you do the typical where you brought money? There's a strike 0-1. Tracker's not working there. I don't know why. We're already, two batters in here into the fifth inning. There's a ground ball. Olsen, bad flip. And he's safe. Trying to flip it to Holmes covering the bag, and he cannot get there. Feedley's like, God, yes. That's what I do all the time if I ever go to a grad party. I just throw in like $70. I just throw in like a thing of money in there and call it a day. Either that or get them something that they need. There's a strike 0-1. Like if they're moving out, get them like a big gift. Get them like a big gift card to Godwin or something like that. I don't know, like a furniture store. One of them big furniture stores, like Mattress Firm or anything. I would do something like that. Outside 2-1, because they need money. If it's not money, it's like a gift card to somewhere where they actually need something, like furniture store, anything like that. That's the big one usually for me. It's a furniture store because you're moving in, getting a new either an apartment or a dorm. Like a lot of times they go into an apartment. They just rent an apartment out with their friend. I'm like, here, go get like freaking nightstand, night table or something. 3 in 1 here. But most 99 times out of 100, it's usually money. Usually throw in quite a bit of money. Outside, ball 4. Devers will get on with a walk, and here comes Bregman. They need money. I think the one time I couldn't make it to a graduation party because I had a wedding that same day. So I told him like, hey, I'm gonna drop like $50 or something in your mailbox, and he's like, bet I'll do it. Dropped something in his mailbox. I don't think it was his mailbox. I think it was. I can't remember what I did. No, it wasn't the mailbox. 101. How did I do that? Oh, I left it under his doormat. That's how I did it. God, that was dumb. But hey, it was fun. About back 1 and 2. Seeley, I didn't know if you heard from PAS, but apparently he's doing the Astros game tomorrow. Or at least that's what he said. He's doing the Astros game, but that's on Roku. It's like 12 p.m. my time. Fouled away 1 and 2. So I believe he's doing the Astros. Damn Astros. They drive me crazy. So 12 o'clock your time. That ball's lifted out to left field. Verdugo will make the catch. 2 down. So Bregman retired. And Seeley's putting in the smiley face. I'm assuming also Seeley saw the Texans schedule. They released the schedules for NFL 2 days ago. First pitch to Campbell's high 1-0. 6-2 Braves. What's the Astros score? Let me check. 2-0 here. 3-1. Astros are losing. Astros losing 3-1 to the Rangers. To the Texas Rangers of all teams. Swung on, foul tipped, 2-1. Campbell will call timeout. We like the Rangers. I don't like the Texas Rangers. Kind of a friend of mine. I haven't seen him in a bit, but he's a Texas Ranger fan. He hasn't popped in the chat in a while. Or he did on opening day, but I haven't seen him since. There's a ground ball hit to short. Allen, nice flip, nice stop, and he flips it to second, and he got him. Jeez. We're going to the top of the 6th. It's 6-2 Braves. Oh, boy. Well, let me check the rest of the MLB. See what's going on. What's my computer at? this laptop at? Ooh, 13%. Not good. I better hey, be quiet over there, you crickets. You crickets are too loud. Finals from earlier today. The Mets beat the Yankees 3-2. Cubs beat the White Sox 7-3. Blue Jays beat the Tigers 2-1. So if we lose today, we are actually in third place right now. Wait, are we? I believe we're actually in third place. So I should update the tracker. We are in third place. I forgot to update the tracker. Or tracker, the what's it called? Ticker. Right now, Toronto's ahead of us in the standings. Everyone thinks the Rangers are fun in games until the morphers come out. Like back in 2023, it's morphin time. All October. Morphine? I thought you said morphine. I'm like, what? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Let me go get my socks hat. I think it fell. Fell back here. Yep, it did. Ah, gee. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Can't see. I can't see. Oh, I saw it. I can't grab. I fell behind the. Fell. Fell under the bed. No wonder. No wonder I can't reach. Get back here. Oh. Oh, can't reach it. Can't get to it. Huh. Yep. I ain't reaching that. At least not now. There's a base hit. Leadoff hit for White. This team is so pathetic. No life, no fire. Right? There comes Allen. I can't reach it. No. There's ball 101. Which was inside. What? You want out, my kitty? Or food outside. This place is a disaster. I gotta clean it here. It's a disaster. Like a war zone. 1-1. On the ground. Hit to short. Story. Nice flip to second for one. Relays throw to first. Got him the double play. 6-4-3. 2 away. Erases the base runner. Okay, where did you go? I can't see. There it is. I'll reach it. Grab the stupid grabby thing. Nasty. What's nasty? It's just their stuff. 2-0. I've just been going through some stuff. Like boxes of stuff. like what to keep, what not to keep. Like, see, Lee, I'm going through the closet. So there's just a huge, just a mess by the closet right now. Just going through clothes. That ball's hit on the ground. That's a base hit. Other than that, it's really clean in here. Except I just gotta go over there and get some stuff. Just checking which stuff is too small. And right now, not a lot of stuff is too small. Just like couple of shirts, too small. Outside, want to know? Nah, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Now, if all these papers I had, like up here, fell down, this place would look like a tornado. Outside, 2-0. 2-0. Foul back, 2-1. I don't know why this blanket's still here. Thought I took it down, but I didn't. 2-1. Yeah, and the cat ripped the sheet again. Because the cat likes to take off the, like, keeps pushing its feet into it, and it gets its claws out, and then it goes like it gets its foot stuck. And then it just takes the sheet off. Like, brother. Swung on a miss, 2-2. It did that earlier before the stream. I don't know, Mars. Riley will call timeout here. I don't know. Verdugo's on. Verdugo on first. Riley ahead of the count here. Ball 4. Riley will get on. Runners on first and second. This team makes me feel emo. Yep. The Yankees don't have a good farm system and just buy their way into the post. Yep. Good thing the Dodgers exist to beat the brakes off of them if they get that far. You know what's funny? I believe the Dodgers also have a good farm system. I believe the Dodgers have a decent farm system. I think. Farm system rankings 2025. Little visit on Bailey. Gonna go out here to talk here with Birdie. Not really. Not today, no. I don't really watch that much golf other than the Masters tournament. Outside, 1-0. I honestly thought Scotty was going to win the Masters. But then, what's-his-face won it. Yeah, the Dodgers have a decent farm system. I know that. Down low, 2-0. That's why I believe Yamamoto also went there. Because the Dodgers actually have a good team. The Tigers, I believe, have the best one out of everybody. If I'm correct. I know the Tigers have a very good farm system. I know Boston's was like top 5 for a while, but our farm system was gutted a little bit. 2-1 here. Dodgers are top 4 in farm system rankings this year. That ball's lined out to left field, And that'll get down for a base hit. That'll go all the way. Duran's going to field it cleanly. Verdugo's going to round third. Duran's throw home is in time. They got him out of home. Narvaez had to go reach it. The throw was a little offline, had to regather, and then slaps the tag on Verdugo. And he's out at home plate. And that'll end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the sixth. Still 6-2. Yep, tomorrow's game will be on at 1:35 Eastern. So if you want to, or I'll be live at 1:30. Third and final game of the series. Could be a rubber match, depending on if the Sox come back and win. But if not, we will be live at 1:30. Hopefully to avoid a sweep. And hopefully we'll close this losing streak. And then a 3-game series against the Mets. 4-game series against Baltimore on Thursday. So a huge divisional matchup there. Really, to me, I know it's more of a huge win for Baltimore if they can get it, but right now, the Sox also need that series. The Sox need that series to climb back into the standings. Because right now, we're stinking. I know a lot of Sox fans are frustrated, but right now, I would say it's rash to fire Cora right now, or anybody on the staff. If this losing streak gets to maybe 6, 7, 8 games, like if we're 10 games out of it heading into the All-Star break, like if we're 10 games back of 500, I would say then start making some changes. But right now, I'd say it's a little rash to make a change this early in the season. 40 games in, like what, 45 games in. Now, for Baltimore's case, the season was slipping away very much. There's a strike going on, and they needed to do something. We're only 2 games back. So it's not like, hey, we're firing somebody just to be rash. No, we're only 2 games back of 2 games behind 500. There's a shallow fly ball to center. Harris underneath it makes the catch, 1 away. I wonder which Sox team will break the curse of Mookie Betts. I don't know. I thought the curse was broken when we in 2021 when we made the playoffs, but nope. I honestly thought we were going to be a good team after 2021. Boy, am I wrong. 2021 that ball's lifted to first. Olsen can't get there. It's a foul ball near the dugout, 0-1. Honestly, I got duped. I was duped by the Red Sox back in 2021. I still love that team because that was like the first outside 101. That was like the first time I actually was severely invested into the team since the 2018. Swung on a miss 1-2. Watched every postseason game. Yeah, even the loss against the Astros. Yeah, I watched every game. Swung on a miss 1-2. I was thinking to myself, hey, we're actually gonna, do something. 1-2 on Story after he calls time. I'm thinking, no, we're actually gonna, contend for the World Series. And there's a ground ball past Riley. That'll be a base hit to left. I was just about to say something about Trevor Story, and then he gets on with a 1-out single. Or was I? Oh, yeah. When they signed Story back in 22, or the offseason, I was thinking this team's going to make the playoffs every year. Nope. What is it, 278 and 84 seasons? 278 and 84 finishes in a row, and then an 81 and 81 finish last year. Down low, 1-0. And then this season, they're supposed to finish with 90 wins, or at least that's what a lot of people projected. And currently, outside, 2-0. If they go 500 the rest of the way, they'll finish 80 and 82. 2-0. There's a strike at the edge of the zone, 2-1. Holmes at 92 pitches here. So definitely going to be his last inning of work. Depending here if he gets Toro, I think this will be the final final batter of the inning, as there's a swing and a miss. Toro went, and the count is 2-2. If he retires Toro, I think he's going to face Narvaez, but if he doesn't, I think Brian Snitker will make the move. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Slider down low. Low and outside, he swings. He went around for strike 3, 2 down. Seems a joke. Two away in the inning here for Narvaez. Takes a strike, 0-1. I don't know, man. Team's so frustrating some days. Wait, do I have the 26th off? I want to check something out here, because I know the 26th valid off 0-2. Wait, isn't the 26th Memorial Day? It is. Okay, I do have that day off. 1-2 here. Never mind. Oh, it is. Okay, thank you, Devin. I was going to say, I want to make sure. Because I was looking at the schedule, and I'm like, wait, why do we play 2 o'clock on a Monday? I just realized, yeah, it's Memorial Day. 2-2 here, as that pitch was low in the dirt. He's at 98 pitches. Swung on, foul tipped. Strike 3, struck him out. That'll end the inning. Narvaez is down on strikes, so Holmes is probably gonna not come out for the 7th inning. So he goes 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. Goes in for the quality start. We go to the top of the 7th. It's Ozuna, Baldwin, and Albies due up 6-2 Atlanta after 6. Telling you, seems a joke. 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 Yeah. What was it after the what was it after game 4 when we had the 2-1 lead? Bro, I hated that CH, do you remember that call in the 9th inning? That Eovaldi pitch? Laz Diaz called it a ball even though it was a strike. Bro, I hated that. I screamed at my television. Especially after they got the lead after that. Let's just say a couple F-bombs were dropped. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. And then we got drubbed 7-0 in Game 5, I believe it was like 7-0 at one point. I'm like, just come on. And then we lost 5-0 the next game. But part of me was, after watching that series a couple of years, can't believe that was 4 years ago. Part of me watching that series was, hey, that team was not supposed to make the playoffs, and they did on the final game of the season. They had to sweep the Nationals, and they'd made it. They barely snuck into the playoffs, somehow got the wild card. And then you just realize the magical run it was. Like, you took out the Tampa Bay Rays, who was the division winners and the best team really in the American League. Like, one of the better teams out there in the entire league, and we took them down in a reverse sweep. 0-1. Remember? Like, we easily beat the Rays. It was like easy. After game 1, it was like a breeze. Well, I should say game 4 was a little bit swung on a miss, 0-2. And then we had a 2-1 lead on the Astros, which, by the way, were in the middle of their dynasty, as Ozuna calls timeout. Yeah, it's even the fun part about it. They were right in the middle of their dynasty. They could say it. And what do you know? They go on to the World Series. 0-2. As he fouls that one away. I will say this to you, CH. If they made the World Series, I wouldn't have thought they would have beat Atlanta or LA. I think they would have lost. Looking back on it, if they did make the World Series, I think they would have lost into either Atlanta or the Dodgers. If it was the Dodgers, they probably would have lost in 5 or 6. If it was Atlanta, it would definitely be 6. Way outside. 2-2. See, Lee's an Astros fan. He's put it in the flex. Oh, yeah, that's right. We did beat the Yankees in the wild card game. Bro, we dominated them, too. We chased Garrett Cole out of, the second, or I think it was the third inning. I was like, wow. watching live, did we just get Garrett Cole out of the game in 2 innings? I was impressed. Fouled away, 2-2. We were dominating the Yankees. Fouled 2-2 on Ozuna here. That was fun. Because it was beating the Yankees. And it was like a week earlier, before that wild card game, a week or two before that wild card game, the Yankees came into Fenway and were absolutely crushing us. Stanton was a one-man wrecking crew. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Wow. Ozuna going at that slider. Way off the plate. It's 2-2. It was a 2-2 pitch, and he went around swinging. I don't know. I mean, Acuna was hurt, but Atlanta was very, very good in that postseason. They were the same as the Rangers in 23. You couldn't beat them. I don't know. If it was the Dodgers, they would have got crushed. I think they would have lost. 0-2 to count on Baldwin. The Braves had a good pitching rotation that year. So I think they had Fried. Anderson was good. Ian Anderson was good that year. That ball's fouled off. 0-2. You're 0-2 the count here on Baldwin. Looking back, it probably would have been close against Atlanta. But if it was the Dodgers, no. There's a ground ball to first. Out the ball to first. Toro's got it behind the bag. Flips to Birdie, and he got him. 2 away. Chris Sale came back in time for us and went 5. Yeah, he was dominant in that playoff run. You know who was also good in that playoff run? Eovaldi. I thought he was really good in that playoff run. That ball's hit to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Albies will stop at first, 2-out single. Birdie's still in the game, a little surprised. Eovaldi was also good in that playoff run, I thought. He had a very good game against the Yankees in the wild card game. He pitched pretty well. I would say it was game 3 of the ALDS. I can't remember what other game he pitched. Oh, he pitched game 4, but he came in as a reliever, I believe, in that part. 1-0 on Harris. I can give this to Cora, though. When he goes to the postseason, he does have good success in the postseason. Ground ball to first. Toro is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself, and that'll end the inning. 7th inning stretch. Atlanta on top 6-2, bottom 7. For the Red Sox, it'll be Rafaela, Duran, and Devers due up in the top of the 7th. 4th time coming up through the lineup here for the Sox. Let's see who Atlanta throws out there as a new reliever. Nasty Nate gets better in October. Yeah, that's why I liked Eovaldi. He was good in the postseason. Bro, remember 2018? He was really good in the playoffs. The only bad moment I think Eovaldi really had in that playoff run in 2018 was the walk-off home run in Game 3 against the Dodgers in the World Series. Remember that? In 18 innings? My God, that took forever. I think I fell asleep in like the 12th inning. And I woke up around like the 17th inning. I'm like, are we still on? My dad's like, wake up. And I'm like, what's going on here? It's like, and I'm looking at the TV like, we're still playing? And he's like, yep. I'm like, jeez. My goodness. Or he's like, I want to turn this game off. And I'm like, I want to watch the end of it. And he's like, can you tell them to hurry up? And then they lost. And then they lost like the next inning. It's like, thank God, I'm going to bed. I'm like, all right, fine. Okay, Birdie's here, which is good. But where the heck is Luis Guerrero? We need him too. Yeah, where's Guerrero? This team is pathetic. That's why I'm bringing up teams of the past, Jared, to lighten the mood. I think having Birdie and Guerrero is there going with a resurging Hendricks and a solid Chapman is a good start to improving the pen. I missed that 2018 team. Yep, I like the 2018 team. Bro, remember when we traded for Steve Pearce, CH, and he just went on a nuclear run after we traded for him? Like, especially in the postseason. Like, yikes. Like, this guy is hot. But where did we get him from? Can't remember where we got Steve Pearce from in 2018. I'll probably want to know on Rafaela. Aaron Bummer's the new pitcher here for the Braves. Oh my God, the Yankees. Like that 2003 team when they lost to Aaron Boone. Toronto's where we got him from? Oh, I knew it was an AL East team. Inside, 2-1. Oh, we got Eovaldi from Tampa and Pierce. Okay. We got Eovaldi from Tampa that year. And it was Pierce who came from. Oh, yeah, it was Pierce in Toronto. 2-1. You know what I learned when we signed Steve Pearce, like when we traded for him? He played for every team in the division, if you didn't know that. That's a base hit out to left. And that's going to go all the way into the left field corner up against the 310 sign. Rafaela is going to make the turn at second. Verdugo's throw back in is not even close to second. It's all the way near third. Throw was cut off. And Rafaela starts out the inning with a base hit with a leadoff double. Oh, it was Toronto, I believe, Jared. Dude, after we won in 2018, I bought a Child t-shirt in 2018 World Series, all the printed player signatures on it. Then my now ex-wife. Oh, man. Last year, my on and off, who became my. Oh, jeez, dude. Damn, dude. I'm sorry. 1-1 here on Duran. Damn. Sorry for you, man. 2018 was special. Big Dave Dombrowski was an amazing GM. I still don't understand why they fired him. Like, why would you fire him? There's a strike 1 and 2. Duran's calling timeout. Why did they fire Dave? Do you guys remember why they fired Dombrowski? Yeah, and then he goes on to Philly, and then they go on to a World Series, but they lost. Oh, Santiago Espinal. And he's not even on the team, if I'm correct. I don't even think he's on Toronto anymore. I don't even think he's on Toronto. 2 and 2 on Duran. Last time I checked, I believe he's in Cincinnati. Oh, that's who we traded for Steve. That's who we traded for Steve Pearce. There's a fly ball to left. Shallow, though. Verdugo underneath it will make the catch, 1 away. Bro, Steve Pearce was like a crazy maniac in that playoff run. Like, holy cow, this dude's good. Yeah, he played for the Yankees, the Orioles, the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox. He played for every team in the division. I don't remember when he played for the Yankees, apparently. I know he played for the Yankees, but I knew he played for Baltimore outside 1-0. I knew he played with. Yeah, apparently he played for like every team in that division. Then after that, he like retired. 1-1. I played for the Yankees for 1 year. Foul off 1 and 2. Yep, I'm an empty shell. Now, and this live stream sums up my social life. I just drag myself around every day, go through the motions. They fired Dave over a disagreement about extending Mookie. Why they did not sign Mookie Betts CH, I have no idea. I will never understand. That ball's ripped to left, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And that'll go out into left field. Rafaela is going to make the turn at third. They're going to come home. Relay throw is not in time up the line. It was a bad throw as Devers will pull up into second base. It is now 6-3. Devers with the RBI single as he advanced to second on the throw. 6-3 Boston now as Devers gets on for the third time today. I need some WD-40 on this chair. Pierce's 3-run homer performance, including a 3-run home run in the 8th inning. Oh, I remember that. Wasn't that against who was that against? Was that, I know it was against the Yankees, but wasn't that off of Sabathia? He hit a couple home runs. It was like your first or second game with the team. He hit like nuclear against the Yankees. I remember that. Yeah, 5th home run in 9 games against the Yankees since joining the Red Sox in June. I remember that. That was crazy. I believe Sabathia was the pitcher that year, that game, where he just went, and it was a blowout, I believe, too. Yeah, in an 8-run 4th inning. That game was interesting. C. Lee says shower time. Oh, yeah, Eduardo Nunez, man. I will never forget Eduardo Nunez, game one of the World Series, that 3-run home run. Was it in? No, it wasn't in the postseason. Was it? No. Are you sure? Are you sure that was in the postseason? I thought it was a regular season game. I thought that was a regular season game, not a postseason game. I don't remember that in the postseason. I thought that was a postseason. I thought that was a regular season game, Jared. I swear on my life that was a regular season game where he hit 3 home runs against the Yankees. Fouled away 0-1. Oh, I know. You know what postseason game we did obliterate the Yankees? 2018 ALDS Game 3. 16-1. Anybody remember that? Dave probably would have offered Mookie 10 years, $400 million if that's what it took. Oh, it's funny. I think that's the same contract he signed with the Dodgers. 0-2 here on Bregman as he went after that one. 0-2. And Verdugo that one's cracked out to left field. Verdugo looking up, and it's off the wall. Devers is gonna go all the way around from third, and he will score. Bregman will pull up into second. RBI double, and it's now 6-4. Bregman coming up with an RBI double, and the Sox are back in it. It's now a 2-run game. He had big postseason home runs and hits for us. Remember I don't know if you guys remember, but the 16-1 game against the Yankees in 2018. Remember when Brock Holt, of all guys, yeah, exactly. Brock Holt hit for the cycle. Yeah, that was crazy. Inside, want to know. Oh, 10 years. Yeah, think $400 million would have easily done it. He'd still be on the team. 1-1 here. Bro, remember that? And I believe that is still the only cycle in postseason history, too. I believe if I'm correct, I believe it's still the only cycle in a playoff game. 2-1. That was crazy. Although his home run was against Austin Romine or something. It was off a position player, but I didn't care. That ball's lifted out to center. It still is. It's crazy. Harris will make the catch. 2 down. Here comes Abreu. Bro, I remember when do you guys remember when Sonny Gray was on the Yankees? I believe Jordan Montgomery was also on the Yankees. The Yankees had think about. The Yankees had Lance Lynn on that team. They had Sabathia. I believe they had Jordan Montgomery on that team too. Think about it. They had Jordan Montgomery, CC Sabathia, who's a Hall of Famer, Lance Lynn, Sonny Gray, 1-1 here. What's his face? That stupid Japanese guy. Who was always good against us for some reason. They had Severino, who's also been pretty good. Who's the damn Japanese guy who was really good against us? Every time he played us, I hated playing against that guy. Fouled away 1-1. I have a similar role player in MLB The Show to Brock Holt. Once I was done trying to create him as close to anime as possible. Hideki Sochu is basically another Brock Holt. Down low, 2-2. And they did have Babe Ruth. Something Tanaka, I think it was. Severino was also on that team, but And the Yankees had good pitching names that you can think of. Like, I remember both the Yankees and the Red Sox won like 100 games that year. There's a ground ball to first. Olsen will take it to the bag himself, and in time, that'll end the inning. Sox do get 2 in the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. It's now 6-4 Atlanta. 8, 9, and 1 due up. White, Allen, and Verdugo due up. 6-4. Oh, they had Jameson Taillon too. You know who else they had? J.A. Happ. That's who it is. Thank you, CH. Masahiro Tanaka or something? Yeah. Bro, I hated that guy. Except there was a couple of games where we absolutely lit him up. Yeah, you guys both coming up with the same guy. Yeah. Masahiro Tanaka. I freaking hated that dude. I hated playing against the Yankees because I knew they had good pitching. The Yankees won 100 games that year. Sox won 108. That's why I was so scared playing the Yankees that year. I was like, oh my God, they're like, both the teams were good that year. Like, very good. I was like, oh man, this series could go 5 games. I was thinking this is going to be fun. And we won in 4. Barely. And speaking of Steve Pearce, remember he made that sprawling play to end the game? That he had to stretch out. Like Nunez on the charge, threw it to first. Like Pearce had to stretch and grab the ball. Yeah, well, we had Steve Pearce. Yeah, that's fun. I still remember to this day the Andrew Benintendi catch, robbing Bregman. Remember that? Game 4? Was it game 4? Bases loaded with frickin' Craig Kimbrell on the mound. And Bregman hits this soft liner out to left field, and Benintendi had to dive and make that catch. If Benintendi did not make that catch, we would have lost that game. So, easily lost that game. Judas Iscariot from our 04 team picked the Yankees to beat us that year. Tanaka was tough on us. We used to come back against their bullpen, too. Yeah, I didn't remember the Yankees bullpen too much other than they had Chapman. Yeah, I remember that. Brian Anderson was the guy calling the series, too. There's a strike on 1. Here comes the call, and that's it. The Red Sox win the series, or whatever, how he said it. I was like, yes. We beat the Yankees in a playoff series. Fouled away 0-2. Garrett Whitlock's on the mound, guys. That infamous catch that saved us. That catch was great. You know who also had a great postseason, especially the ALCS? JBJ. 1-2 on White. Bro, remember JBJ went nuclear against the Astros? Won the ALCS MVP. Fouled away 1-2. Bro went crazy against the Astros. I think he had 8 or 9 RBIs or something. He went crazy against the Astros. That was wild. Remember Chris Sale closing out the World Series? And he beats us yesterday. Yeah, he strikes out Manny Machado on a pitch in the dirt. Machado on one knee. That was so fun to see that. Fouled away 1-2. It was only fitting it was Manny Machado who strikes out to end for the Sox to win the World Series. It was only fitting. Because remember, Machado hurt Pedroia the year before. So wasn't it sweet irony to watch Manny Machado strike out and Pedroia's watching? Boy, isn't that fun. That ball's hit out to right. And that ball will be caught. both Rafael and Abreu were out there, but Abreu called him off. 2 away. Oh, that slider or whatever. It was either a slider or a changeup. I think it was the slider. That was a nasty pitch to strike out Machado. I know some Sox fans that still hate Manny Machado to this day. I'm not a big fan of him either, but I know he was hated for that one. He was hated. I think he still is by some Sox. I know he's hated by a couple, but I don't know if he's still like super hated. There's a strike 0-1. Know who else was good? David Price. Yeah. Yeah, we traded him in the Mookie Betts deal too. David Price had a redemption arc. That's why I never complain about his contract. There's a strike 0-2. But David Price was so good in that ALCS. That game 5 where he shuts down the Astros outside 1-2. He did throw like 1 or 2 stinkers in that postseason. I believe one game he threw a stinker was the I believe it was like game 2 of the ALDS. He had a bad game. He did not have a good game. Come on, Whitlock. That ball's hit out towards right field. Oh yeah, JD. JD was good in the regular season. He was still good in the postseason. He did have his big moments in the postseason, though. I still hate Manny Machado for ending Petty's career. Oh, JD was phenomenal. I know he had a couple home runs. He didn't hit as many home runs in the World Series. I think he only hit 1 in the World Series, but I know he hit 1 in the ALDS. I believe he hit 2 in the ALCS. Inside 1-0 on Verdugo. He also won World Series clincher too. His only stinker was the 1 game against the Yankees. 2-0. Wait, who started the first game of the Astros in the ALCS that year? Wasn't that David Price? Or who was that? 2-1 here. Dog is barking. I don't know what's going on. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's Fanatic here says beat the Braves. F the Yankees. PAS sent me. What's up, James? He hit that off of Kershaw. Chris Sale. Oh, that was Chris Sale in that game? Ball 4 here to Verdugo. They're both barking. What are they doing? Hold on. Excuse me. Let me go check. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, it might have been Sale. I think it might have. It was either Sale or David Price. Who started game 1-2 here? 1 ALCS 2018. 2-2. It was Chris Sale. Yeah, it was Chris Sale. It was like only 4-2, but then the stupid Astros in the 9th inning like really piled it on. That ball hit out to center field. Rafaela makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. It was Chris Sale. I looked it up. It was Justin Verlander against Chris Sale. We go to the bottom of the 8th at 6-4. What's up, PAS? We're just talking. Bro, we start talking about the teams of the past, and then the Red Sox actually of the present right now start coming back. Bro, Rick Porcello, man. Cy Young winning Rick Porcello back in 2016. Bro, Rick Porcello, if you guys ever get Mets and Red Sox in an immaculate grid, put Rick Porcello. It's an automatic cheat code. I think the one time I did that, it was like a 0.1% when I did that. That was a cheat. That was fun. That was funny when I did that. Also, if you get Red Sox Dodgers, put in Ryan Brazier. You also get a very low score on that one. Just saying. It was like Red Sox Dodgers, Red Sox Mets, Red Sox. I don't know what else the other one was. But I got like super low scores because I just put in the random players. Oh, I think it was like Red Sox Astros or something. What did I put for that one? I think I put like Christian Vasquez. Christian Vasquez. I could have put Rick Porcello was amazing. Yeah. And then after, never hear from him again. Oh, he goes to the Mets and then he like retires. Yeah, after he goes to the Mets, I never heard about him since. Joe Kelly was lights out from the bullpen. Bro, remember when he started that fight against the Yankees? You remember that, CH? Joe Kelly threw at what's his face? Austin? Bro, who was that guy who threw that pitch at? Calvin Austin? No, it's not Calvin Austin. Taven, I don't know who it was. It was something Austin. Outside, 1-0. Tyler Austin, that's who it was. Outside, 1-0. That was a funny brawl. I didn't watch that, but I remember hearing about that on ESPN. I'm like, whoa, hey now, we did something. Up high, 2-0. Rafael Montero coming on in relief here for the Braves. 2018 was a good year. 2019, not so much. 2020, puke. Lifted out to center field. Harris will make the catch. Coming in, one away, and here comes Toro. And MLB The Show. The Astros can't hear our rotation for some reason. We met them in the ALCS. And they got shut out in the first 3 games by Eugene Samura, Satoru Faria, and Norifumu Kawakami, and barely scratched off run against our number 4 starter, Koichiro Tanba. Austin Roma. No, it wasn't Austin. Yeah, it was Tyler Austin. Up high, 1-0. How did that all start? Oh, it was Tyler Austin, I believe, sliding into Brock Holt. Spiked Brock Holt on a slide to second base. And then when Joe Kelly saw him, he threw at him. There's a strike, 1-1. That was fun. That was funny to see. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Come on, Toro. Get on base, dude. See, the Braves are smart. They threw in a righty. Toro's going to call time. I doubt 2 games in a row they put out Iglesias. Did they send Iglesias out for 2 games, 2 in a row? Toro back in the box after using his timeout. 1-2 from Montero. And that ball's ripped to right, and that's going to go all the way in towards the corner. White has to find it. Toro's going to make the turn at first. He's going to go into second, and he is easily into second with a 1-out double. And the tying run will come up to the plate. Tying run will go to the plate in Carlos Narvaez. Oh, yeah, Tyler Edson, yep. What other Red Sox past can we talk about? Or should we just talk about more about the game? Outside, I don't know. See, for some reason, we talk about the past, and then all of a sudden, the Red Sox want to come back into the game here. 1-0. Montero deals. That one's lifted to left. Or hit towards third, actually, but it goes foul near the left field line. 1-1 on Narvaez. Narvaez still looking for his first hit of the ball game. 0 for 2 today. Can they come back against Atlanta? One. And Narvaez shoots one. Base hit into left field. Verdugo coming up with it quickly. They're going to hold Toro at third as the throw is cut off. Narvaez will get on. Go ahead run on first. Or tying runs at first. And the go ahead run is at the plate in Ceddanne Rafaela. Past. I still live in the Red Sox past. That's fair. Well, the Red Sox of the present here right now trying to tie the game. Past. I hate autocorrect. Same here. Autocorrect when you're trying to actually say something. First pitch is fouled off. 0-1 by Ceddanne. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. 0-1. Can you imagine Rafaela hits a 3-run home run to take a lead? Boy, that would be sweet. Snap throw to first. Just checking in on Hamilton's out. Why is Hamilton pinch running? Oh. Come on, Sox. You know he's going to. Okay, so I guess they're going to try to go for a steal. You know they're going to go for a steal with Hamilton on base. 0-1. And there he goes. He went. Throw down, not in time. It was a good throw. Baldwin with a good throw, but cannot get Hamilton as the Sox are now out of the double play. 0-2 with runners on second and third. Narvaez, my boy. Oh, they pinch ran for him. My life was better back then, too. 2018. Got married summer 2018. That's fair. Up high, 1-2. This girl I talked to quite a bit. I talked to her about baseball a lot. She's like, oh my God, that's so boring. Up high, 1-2. I remember during a service project, I was at Bob Evans. I drank 4 root beers, 2 of them before my meal. Not made up, by the way. And I was talking baseball, and she thought I was might have been the craziest person ever. Swing and a miss. Come on, man. Rafaela strikes out, 2 away. Two down in the inning for Duran. I remember her calling me at work during the World Series, hyperventilating. She was like, hey, we just came back against Clayton Kershaw. I was like, what? Wait, you know who that is? Like, wait a minute. You know who Clayton Kershaw is? Like, wait a minute. Like, hold up. Like, hold up. You know something about baseball? I know my mom does not like baseball. She's like, wait, how many innings are in baseball? 9. Well, who's this guy on the mound? This guy? Wait, how do you get points? Runs! It's not points. It's like, damn it, it's not points, it's runs. She's like, okay. Like, points is basketball or football, not points. It's runs. Now that ship sailed for me, and I'm a hermit, bro. I'm a hermit. I am not a social person either, so let's just say that. Hey, this is how this is how I be social media, is doing this. Seriously. This is like my only social media. I'm not even kidding. I do this and I don't go on social media very much after that. Like, I don't post a lot on Twitter. I don't post a lot on Instagram or Snapchat or anything. I do this, I hop off, watch some movies, play maybe a game or two of MLB, maybe play some Minecraft. I mean, if we count social media, like hopping on with the guys on like Minecraft or something, then I do that. But other than that, no. It's just like we kept coming back against the Dodgers. They had a lead, they couldn't keep us down. All right, here's Duran. Takes a strike, 0-1. Tell her if it's okay if she thinks it's boring. Tell her baseball's for smart people anyway. 0-1 here on Duran. Come on, Duran, let's go. They brought in a righty. I don't know why. With 2 outs here? I thought you would have brought in a lefty. 0-1. Swung on. Base hit into right field. That'll score 1. Toro's going to score. Hamilton right behind him. Here comes the throw, and it's not in time, and we're tied at 6. 2-run single for Duran. They've come all the way back. It's now 6-6. And here comes Devers. Me too, bro. Me too. Come on, Sox. Let's go. Come on. It's a 6-6 game. It's a lot better than what it was yesterday. But we can actually beat this team. Come on, we can beat the Braves. Or in PAS's words, the Maves. Are we really going to win this game? Boy, I sure hope we do. Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. It's like I lost track of where my phone was. My grandma texted me almost an hour ago. Up and in, 1-0, and I never responded. I feel bad. Oh, she still doesn't have power. That's why. She's probably like, "What are we getting power back?" Lego Fortnite. 1-0. 1-0 on Devers. Keep talking about the past. It's working. Pitches in for a strike. Duran's going to go. The throw. Oh, and they got him. And they got him. Sorry I wasn't alive. Oh. Lego Fortnite. Jeez. I was playing Fortnite yesterday. I was playing Fortnite. I won a game on Fortnite. Yeah, shocking. I'm not bad. Yeah, I'm no bot. I got a Mandalorian. I was playing as the Mandalorian. And I won a game off some guy was playing as a clone trooper. Some guy was playing as a 501st clone trooper, and I killed him. Got him with a shotgun. Go kaboom. Jumped in front of my face, you go kaboom. I just updated and played 2 games, 12th and 45th. Weak. I can't even finish outside the top. I'm always in the top, at least top 15 every game. Because I'm actually good at the game. Who remembers Sale Day at Fenway throughout 2018? I don't think I remember that. Does anybody remember Brandon Phillips? Anybody remember Brandon Phillips, that 2-run home run speaking of against Atlanta, remember that 2-run home run he had in Atlanta? Where we were down like 7-1. It was either like 7-1 or 8-1. I believe we came back. We either tied it. I believe we tied it. We were down like 6-1 or something. They came back. They took a 1-run lead. It was like 8-7. Freddie Freeman hit a home run. And then right after that, Brandon Phillips hit a home run. Remember that 2018 game where... Yeah, exactly. I was just saying that, and you mentioned it. Yeah. I couldn't remember the score. Perfect game to bring up. Exactly. Perfect game to bring up. We were... Exactly. We were down 6-2 here, and we're tie game at 6. Good news is we got the heart of the lineup duo. Devers will lead off the bottom of the ninth. Oh. Remember 2019? I know this is not 2018, but remember in 2019 when Chris Sale struck out 17 Colorado Rocky batters? Do you remember that, CH? Yeah, I believe it's like 17 batters he struck out. I'm like, wow. It's like, he is good. Up and in, 1-0. Chapman's the new batter. Yeah, it was like the 7th or 8th inning. We scored like 6 runs. We tied it, I believe, and then Freeman hit a home run. Yeah, Phillips hit that big home run. That was crazy. There's a strike, 101. And I believe it was like his only home run of the year, too. And he was a former Atlanta Brave, too, which made it hilarious. Hashtag end the streak. Well, let's go. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The one stream where we get like 6 or 7 Met fans. 17 strikeouts is impressive. Yeah, it was against the Rockies, too. 1-2. As he fouls that one off. Olsen 3 for 4 today. Has been very good the entire game. Hit that home run back in the first inning, the 2-run shot. 1-2 here from Chap. Yes, and if Cora didn't take him out, he probably could have broke Clemens' record of 20. Called strike 3, got him looking. Nice pitch at the outside part of the zone. Striking out Olsen. 1 away, and here comes Ozuna. Come on, Atlanta. We need this win. You guys don't. I wanted him to take Clemens' record. So here comes Ozuna. There's a strike 0-1. Metropoly Jonathans. That's an interesting name. Hashtag end the streak. Yeah, let's go. Hashtag end the streak here. Let's go. Outside 1-1. 4-game losing streak. So let's end this losing streak. Let's at least get to 1 game below 500. Yes, he was. Yeah, Rover Story. That's a new nickname now. Rover Story on the Rocky. Yes, he was. There's strike 1 and 2. Good pitch. As Ozuna is going to ask for time. Ozuna hit a home run in that 3-run first inning to make it back-to-back. Still pissed that I missed the first AB of the game due to my computer crashing. Bro, my computer crashed like right before the stream started. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I missed the entire first at-bat. After that, I got it back up and running perfectly fine. Outside, 2-2. Not too happy about that. 2-2 here. I wonder how many of those 17 strikeouts were because of Story. I think like 1 or 2 fouled off. 2-2. I think maybe 1, maybe 2. Story was actually good that year. So I believe Story was actually decent that year. So the 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Full count here on Ozuna. Come on, Chapman. $16 people watching. Let's go. Do tap that thumbs up and that like button or that sub button as well if you're new. Got 15 likes on the stream. I haven't even checked the likes all day. And there's ball 4 right at the knees. Umpire doesn't give him the call. It was low. So 1 out walk here for Chapman, and that will bring up Baldwin, lefty on lefty. And if I had to guess, they are going to go to a pinch hitter. If I had to guess, because I believe Murphy played. Yeah, Murphy played yesterday. So I would assume they would go to a pinch hitter. And they are. Which they are. Braves are going to their bench. They will bring on Sean Murphy. Righty against lefty on Aroldis Chapman. Sox are not wearing the green uniforms today. I was a little surprised. I thought they were going to wear them all weekend. Up and in, 1-0. Are they going to wear those on Friday nights now? The green ones? Because last year they wore their City Connects on Saturdays. 1-0 on Sean Murphy. Runner on first here with 1 away. Sox could really use a double play. 1-0 from Chapman. Is inside. 2-0. Not even close that time. No, I don't like them. I don't like them. Me personally, no, I don't like them. I like the design, but I just the green. All the way 2-1. I just don't like the green, Metropoli. I think it's just the green color. I didn't like the yellow jerseys either, not gonna lie. The only reason I said it in PAS chat. The only reason I liked the yellow jerseys was because they were historically very good in them. Other than that, no, I didn't like them. There's a strike. Nice pitch from Chapman, 2-2. Come on, Chapman, let's go. Double play. Calling it, double play. Two and two. Come on, Chapman. Still 2-2 after he fouled that one off. Come on, Chapman. Let's go. The 2-2 pitch. Chapman deals. Swung on. Foul tip. Strike 3. Got him 2 away. 2 down in the inning. Chapman getting the strikeout. Murphy comes in. Struck him out. 2 down in the inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies. Looking at the sheet. I just look at the sheet. I don't even look at the screen anymore. I just look at the sheet. I'm so used to it. I'm like, 2 away, and here comes Mr. Albies. Ozzie Albies 1 for 4. Swings and misses 0-1. Oh, Chapman's throwing a lot of pitches in this inning, so that's making me a little nervous. 0-1. And that ball's ripped to left, and that's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to hold at second. I have no idea who that is at second, but the runner will hold. Apparently the Braves went for a pinch runner, because that is clearly not Ozuna. Did not see who they pinch run for. But a base hit for Ozzie Albies. I believe that was like Williams or something. I knew it was W. I think it was Williams. It is. Okay. I wish I could get my dude Gianobili to give the Red Sox clubhouse a rally speech outside. 1-0. I remember someone, I would my school did like a career day or something, and I was like, there was this option where you could sign up for multimedia type stuff. So like what I do. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try that just to see what it is outside 2-0. And there's a couple people there. There was this older guy. And this guy said for a project he had to do, I can't remember what it was. He had to film an interview with Joe Dumars back in like the 1990s during the Bad Boy Piston era. I'm like, you're joking. Like I talked with him for a little bit. I'm like, you're kidding me, man. Like, there's no way that you did that. And he was like, dude, it's real. He couldn't show me, but I was like, shut up. Fouled away 2-2. I would have to ask him, like, hey man, you still got that? I believe him too. Cause he did something else for the Pistons, too. I can't remember what, but I knew he worked with like the media for the Pistons. He worked as like the media team for the Pistons or something. Did something with them for a while. 2-2 after he fouled that one off. The 2-2 pitch. Chapman deals. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Nice pitch from Chapman. I like the stance. Staring down. Chapman gets the huge strikeout. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Devers, Bregman, and Campbell, the heart of the lineup, due up. Can the Red Sox walk off the Braves on Rivals Weekend? Chapman is a rocket man. Ginobili will teach the Red Sox base runners how to Euro step around tags. Yeah, he probably could. Honestly, Ginobili would probably do that. You know what's funny? Giolito only went 4 innings today. So that would be nice. Is our bullpen kind of taxed tonight? Yeah. But is it worth it for a win tonight? Also, yes. What's the other scores around MLB tonight? The Diamondbacks are beating the Rockies 11-6 in the 6th inning. The Angels are still beating the Dodgers 4-3. Rangers beat the Astros 5-1. I don't know if Steve Lee's still here. Man, the Twins just keep winning. Jeez. Bro, the Twins just keep winning. The Twins have won 13 games in a row. My goodness, they just can't stop winning. I think their winning streak actually started against the Red Sox. That's even more frustrating. I think their winning streak actually started against us. Ha, it did. Yeah, it did. Their 13-game win streak started against us on that 4-3 loss 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago today, the Minnesota started their 13-game win streak. That's frustrating. Does he go? 0-1. Devers going around at that curveball. Uh, I would think so. I don't think he pitched yesterday. I don't remember him pitching. No, he did not pitch yesterday. Yeah, I would think Hendricks would be available outside 101. Yeah, well, yeah, he is available because Weiser and No, no, Hendricks would not be available. He did pitch yesterday. No, Hendricks would not be available outside 2-1. No, Hendricks would not be available. He pitched into the ninth inning yesterday. He threw like 20, 25 pitches. So, no, I don't think so. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Come on, Devers. 2-1. Pitch. Devers cracks one out to right field. That ball's at the wall. White looking up, and that ball is gone. 7-6. Walk-off home run for Devers. Walk off the Braves. And the streak is over. Who else but Devers walks off the Braves? And to all the people who say he should be traded, Devers can say, kiss my 7-6, the Red Sox win it. On a walk-off home run. Yeah, let's go trade him now. If we win this game, then it's settled. We must ramble on and on. Yeah, right. We are definitely doing that. I guess rambling about the old days helps the Red Sox win. Bro, we started doing that in like the 6th inning. Oh my God, that was funny. Bro, when did we start rambling about them? The 6th or 7th inning? That is ridiculous, and it actually worked. Let's freaking go. That is crazy. Yeah, we started doing it in the 6th inning. The 6th inning on, boom, boom, boom. We started talking about the old days. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, buddy, from now on, we talk about the past every time. Let's go. Criticize them, and they woke up. Great. Don't gotta be good, but you gotta be lucky. Let's freaking go. We'll walk off the Braves on Rivals Weekend. We get one game below 500. We do beat Atlanta. So now the rubber match is tomorrow. Let me look here on MLB, MLB.com. Let's see who we play tomorrow, or let's see who our starter is tomorrow. Let's go. That was awesome. That was awesome. We're so close to 1,600 too. We're at 1,599 still. Let me check who we have tomorrow. Playing tomorrow. Brian Bayo's on tomorrow against Spencer Schwellenbach. I stopped paying attention. Oh, I was paying attention to the game while I was talking, but because I got to do that. That's my job. But I'm talking about the game while talking about the 2018 team. That was crazy. So Spencer Schwellenbach against Brian Bayo. Spencer Schwellen, yeah. I'm not going to say the one name I have for him because I don't think it's too appropriate for the stream. Schwellenbach, 2-3, 3.31 ERA, 54 innings. I'm just looking his stats up on MLB.com. 54 and a third innings, 46 strikeouts, 1.07 on the whip. Opponents are hitting 228 against them. I think we could do something good against them. Can we do something against Schwellenbach? I think we could do something against Spencer Schwellenbach. Who do we have tomorrow? Bayo. All right. Let's see how well Bayo's been doing. I haven't checked. Brian Bayo, 2-0, 2.33 on the ERA, 27 innings, 17 strikeouts, 1.41 on the whip. Only went 4 2/3 against Detroit. Man, he's only went 4 2/3 every start since the Minnesota game where he absolutely balled out. So Brian Bayo's been good this year. Huh. All right. So Schwellenbach against Bayo tomorrow. for the rubber match. Spencer is a tough pitcher. Oh, he is good. I think he played against us last year. Schwellenbach did. And I believe he played well against us. No, he did not. Oh, he did not. Oh, this is this year. Let me look. He did. Oh, we tagged him, though, for 6 runs. Oh, we did play him. We tagged him, though, pretty good. Schwellenbach. Oh. Oh, but he got better as the season went on, though. He got better as the season went. The one game he played against us at Fenway, he went 4 2/3, gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. So the Sox were hitting pretty well against them that game. Maybe we can do the same thing tomorrow afternoon. All right, who's live? Let's check who's live. Who's live? Who's live tonight? I want to see if anybody's live. Let's see here. Nobody's live? Nobody live tonight? Is that it? Oh, JJ's done. Wait, is JJ done? All right, nobody's live. Oh, come on. Nobody's live. Nobody's live. Well, nobody's live, so no redirect tonight. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. All right, guys, tomorrow, 1:30, I'll be live. Tomorrow afternoon, 1:30, Spencer Schwellenbach against Brian Bayo. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good night. Hopefully we can win tomorrow. Oh, I want to check the poll. What do you guys say? I asked, will Boston extend the losing streak to 5? 75% of you guys said yes. Thank God we're all wrong. Thank God we're wrong. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Good night, everybody. Take care.